Why is the internet so obsessed with Padme Amidala style? Today we're doing a mini deep dive into the intergalactic fashion icon that shaped cinematic costuming forever. Because frankly, it's been 20 years since Natalie Portman graced our screens, and for some reason Padme's wardrobe feels more relevant now than ever. And I think it starts with silhouette. Padme's lake dress, which is arguably her most popular outfit, is remembered less for how it flatters her figure and more for the shape it creates around her. And I think first of all, this is very antithetical to the classic fantasy leading woman stereotype where a 25-inch waist is the norm and wardrobes were built to emphasize that norm. And as we know, traditional media loves an hourglass figure. And just on a personal level, I think as women, we're constantly trained to dress for our body type and emphasize our figures, cinch the waist, when in reality, there's a whole other side of fashion that you unlock when you allow yourself to just ignore your waist altogether and play with new silhouettes that aren't necessarily traditionally flattering. Which is exactly why the delicately draped fabrics and strange curves of Padme's wardrobe really represent this new side of femininity that a lot of us might subconsciously crave. And we're gonna call this unapologetic femininity. You really have to understand Padme as a character to pick up what I'm putting down here, but in summary, Padme's visual femininity is never treated as the opposite of power. Let me explain. So a lot of traditional female characters are made strong by stripping away their softness or overt femininity. We often see leading women take on more masculine silhouettes in order to quote unquote get the job done. And don't get me wrong, Padme has her badass pants moment at the end of Attack of the Clones, but it is important to note that this moment does not exist in a vacuum. More often than not, Padme is wearing skirts and dresses, or dare I say rather large gowns. All the while she maintains her credibility as a formidable authority figure. Essentially, Padme offers a fantasy in which femininity does not need to be simplified before it can be taken seriously. In fact, it's central to her authority. And I know this may sound obvious, but it's still extremely relevant today. I mean, there's a reason baby doll dresses and flowy bohemian silhouettes are making a comeback. Maybe it isn't just nostalgia. Maybe we're getting tired of treating the female body like it's a problem every outfit needs to correct. And that's exactly what Padme's wardrobe understood, and probably why it continues to inspire us today.